What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my studios, and we got some crazy updates on the new Metal Hero series. And before we get into this, I just want to say one thing. Just because Super Sentai is ending doesn't mean that it's going to be the end of the franchise itself, meaning that they're going to pretty much rebrand as the whole franchise as it is, meaning that changes some things, the camp, the goofiness, maybe they're going to probably do that or not, which I would have loved them to actually do. But it depends on how it's gonna play out. So not only that, but we got some information on a brand new Metal Hero series coming into 2026, and it's gonna air on a new network, and it's gonna be the same time slot for the weekends, 9:30 to 10 o'clock. And it's obvious to me that this is a good strategy and is a good marketing strategy for Japan, for Tokusatsu in general, and what a good time to be a Metal Hero / Sentai / Universe Hero fan. So this is what the first official tease looks like, and this one is called Project Red. So that is going to be a brand new Sheriff Identity Metal Hero series. First of all, let's talk about the costume for a moment. What I really love about this costume is the red, the shiny chrome, and you got this little light besides of the left chest, meaning that he's gonna unleash his powers. And it's giving Kamen Rider / Metal Hero vibes because of the way that the costume looks. I mean, trust me, I know what a Metal Hero costume looks like. I've seen it in every single Sentai in the 80s. I mean, not Sentai, but Metal Hero series in the 80s. But the fact that 2025 or 2026 is bringing them back is insane to me. And you love to see it. The costume looks fire, and I love the red, the black, and the silver all together. It works perfectly. So let's get into this information. A new brand for the Tokusatsu series is born, starting in 2026. Project Red launches. Super Sentai within the framework of the series, a new Tokusatsu hero series. Project Red launches. A new Tokusatsu video series featuring the Red Hero in action. The first installment is Space Sheriff Gavin Identity, inheriting the innovative spirit of Space Sheriff Gavin while building a brand new Gavin from the ground up. Broadcast starts in 2026 every Sunday morning from 9 to 10 o'clock. Broadcast details here. So they basically are continuing the tradition of Saturday morning and Sunday morning action hero animated and live action TV show like we used to have back in the day. But I'm loving the details of this brand new series coming out next year. The part where it says that the Red Hero is in action, meaning that he's not going to waste any more time, getting in action later. That, hey, the new Metal Hero series / Space Cop Gavin is here. I'm here to fight. I'm here to crash out. I'm here to let y'all know, look, we're here to stay, and there's nothing you can do about it. And that's the one thing I love when it comes to Tokusatsu and Toei in general, because it seems like he knows exactly what to do with the plans of bringing a new Japanese hero to life. But when it comes to the Western audiences that watches Tokusatsu all the time growing up, you just knew that a franchise like that was going to end up being the game changer for the most part. And it's quite obvious to me that Toei is pretty much onto something. We haven't had a Metal Hero series since Space Gavin made appearances in Gokaiger. He even made appearances in his own movies like Space Gavin, The Next Generation. And he appeared with Deca Ranger. He appeared in Power Rangers Beast Morphers, known as Chaku, which is the stupidest name I've ever heard, but it does sound kind of like Japanese though. But yeah. But you know what though? The fact that it's getting more love these days is insane, because I know that Metal Heroes don't really get talked about a lot for the most part. And it's one thing of not talking about it, but it's another thing to pretty much completely ignore it. It's kind of insane to me. And not only that, but we got some information on the Universe Heroes you know, this new rumor according to the legacy of Ner, as they put it, which I believe to be true, because you don't want to stay being stuck doing the same thing for the past 50 years or so when you can literally just change something. It's still going to be Super Sentai, but under a new name and a new title. So it's kind of obvious to me that they're probably doing something different. So whatever Hasbro is cooking, Toei is also cooking as well. So we just need to be open-minded of what's going on in general. It says, rumor Universe Heroes is not the new name for Super Sentai, but actually the new name of everything not Kamen Rider. Super Space Sheriff Gavin Identity will be the first series under the Universe Heroes banner, drawing elements from Metal Heroes and Sentai from Dev Christ, or Dev Chris as you call it. Okay, so Kamen Rider is safe. Kamen Rider is not going to change anything, but Sentai and Metal Heroes are. So I don't believe that is a rumor, but I do think it's real based on what I've heard multiple times from Twitter and social media alike. And the part where it says that it's not the new name of Super Sentai, which I believe it is. Not unless they call it something else, but I think Universe Heroes is probably the best name to go for. You know, like Universe Heroes, Zyuranger, you know, that's the name of the Universe Heroes series, which I will call it, I prefer basically, but I know in a lot of people's minds, it's still Super Sentai to them, and I get it, I feel the same way too, but I do think Metal Hero series is definitely the way to go. You know what I'm saying? I still support this, I still rock with this, and you know, I think this is the start of something new, and a lot of people are still worried about how it's gonna suck, it's gonna flop. You know, they're not ready to change. They're not ready for change. They want things the way they are, meaning they want the campiness, goofiness, and the cheesiness. And I get that Japan is known for that, but when it comes to the Showa era, yes, the Showa era of Sentai and Metal Heroes were not perfect. There are some bad seasons and good seasons of the Showa era of the Sentai, like Mask Man, Turbo Ranger, Sun Vulcan, Battle Fever J, and I think all of the Metal Hero series were pretty good. I think the ones from the late 90s, they were kind of questionable. I haven't watched the entire episodes or the shows yet, but I heard that they were okay for the most part, but I just don't care for them, to be honest with you. But these are some new information from the Tokusatsu. How do you all feel about this? How do you all feel about this new Project Red project coming out in 2026, and the possible new change of the Universe Heroes not being the ones replacing Sentai? How do you all feel about this? Let me know in the comments down below.